2018. This is our 15-year anniversary. Crazy. We have got such an amazing show for you guys tonight, and I'm so excited to get it started. Mr. Paul, are you ready? All right, let's go. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
from now on. Was waiting till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. So let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on. From now on. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me.
Hello, Aledo, Texas! Thank you for being here tonight. I know you can spend your time doing other things, and we are so blessed that you have chosen to spend it with us tonight, performing our 15th anniversary of Night of the Pops. Our next feature is a kind of a special take on The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Okay, I've done this piece several years in the past. We've had violin artists come in and all that, so we're going to put a little twist on things tonight by featuring two alto sax players. So kind of good versus evil, and then we have great narration by Hector tonight. So you're in for a treat. And remember, this is your concert. So feel free to applause and just get in it. The more energy you feed this group, the more energy you feed all the actors and the choir and the guard, the better this show is going to be. So be a part of it, all right? And we hope you enjoy our version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bag, he was way behind, he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on the fiddle and played it high, and the devil jumped up on an acre or something and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. You probably didn't even know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll just make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soldiers that think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name is Jed, and it might be a sin, but I'll take that bet you're gonna regret, because I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because hell broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals a card. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And the band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. Well, you're pretty good, old son, but you just park it in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. Fire in the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Ready to talk about it, don't shout, no. Bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Jet's feet. Jet said, "Devil, just come on back if you want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best that's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Bush, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Ready to talk about no child, no.
Good job. All right. I told you that was a bit of a twist. Glad you enjoyed that. All right. Our next piece, make sure I don't mess this up. Our next piece is Take On Me. It's by the group Aha from the 80s. Okay, so really, really popular hit back in my day, and I know some of yours, so I hope you enjoy our version of Take On Me featuring our color guard.
Hey, Mr. Paul, is anything weird happening out there? Because there are some strange things happening here backstage.
Mr. Alvin, but behind you is Mr. Alvin. There are some weird things. I'm hearing a lot of extra noises up here that I'm
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah, things end up missing back here, and people keep messing with the lights. It's strange.
And my music, I have no idea where my music is right now, so I'm looking for that. Oh, there it is. Mr. Alvin, I don't know where my percussion are.
What do you mean?
My percussion are missing. They're not there.
They're gone?
Yes, they're gone.
What are we gonna do?
And oh my gosh, Brandon, Mr. Alvin, something's happened to Brandon back there. He's not Brandon. He's something
What the
different.
heck? Oh, Mr. Paul, we've got a problem back here. There is definitely something creepy going on back here, and we got to call somebody. And Mr. Paul, I know just who to call. My buddy Pete Venkman from the Ghostbusters is here, and Ray Stantz is here as well. And they're going to come out, they're going to solve this problem because, Mr. Paul, we can't continue the concert like that. So, guys, go out there, get him right now, get him.
Ghostbusters!
make a mess. All right. Well, Mr. Alvin, we may be able to call the Ghostbusters for ghosts, but I don't think there's anybody we can call for this next. And yeah, it is pretty scary. Oh yes, we're going to kill time. I love killing time. I love just shuffling through the last 15 years. Yeah, but that's Brandon. Brandon, where are you? Oh, Brandon's still changing. Okay, anyway. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and turn around here. Here we go. Yeah, did you hear that? We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Are you coming to the tree where they strung up a man, they say, who murdered 3? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a dead man called out for his love to flee? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree.
All right, Mr. Alvin, we're ready for some Disney? That's right, we do have Come What May. Moulin Rouge. I'm so glad I asked you because I can't find my list right now, crowd. You think I would know, but this is kind of unusual for a band director to have these many pieces on a concert. But that's okay, because are y'all enjoying tonight? Awesome. Okay. Here's Come What May from Moulin Rouge. Thank you, Mr. Alvin. Awesome. All right, this next feature that we're going to do, this next tune, is, I know, A Pure Imagination. We hope you enjoy it. All right. Aren't those the neatest things? All right. I'll tell you. That's my wife, though. She's always coming up with great, crazy things like that. So just really, really cool stuff. Give Karen Paula a round of applause for that. Anyway, our next piece that we're going to play is a Disney movie that came out last year, I believe, and it was just a huge, huge hit at the box office. Moana. I told the audience last night I took a lot of the Wind Ensemble members down to the elementaries, and we played this tune, and I've never seen fifth graders go so crazy over a piece of music. And so tonight I invite you to sing along if you know the words, okay? And just have a great time singing with the band. This is the motion picture Moana soundtrack. Enjoy. right. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, our next, can I have the house lights, please? All right. Our final piece for Act 1 is a tribute to our armed services. We're going to pay tribute to the Army, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, the Navy, and the Marines. So today is Armed Services Day. So if you would, when your service song is called or played, would you please stand up and be recognized, because we would love to honor you tonight. All right? So this song goes to you. And thank you for serving our country and keeping us safe.
You can't stop an avalanche as it races down the hill. You can try to stop the seasons, girl, but you know you never will. And you can try to stop my dancing feet, but I just cannot stand still. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeps time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. You can't stop the beat. Ever since this whole world began, I'm on a down, and if you shake it, she can shake it, my man. That's all I'm gonna shake it, shimmy, it's the best that I can today. You can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can wander if you wanna, but I'll never ask why. And if you try to hold me down, I'm gonna spit in your eye and say, you can't stop the beat. As it comes speeding down the track, child, yesterday is history and it's never coming back. 'Cause tomorrow is a brand new day and you don't know when come back. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. You can't stop the beat. Ever since the stars fall the light, a man and woman like to shake it on a Saturday night. So I'm gonna shake and shimmy it with all of my might today. You can't stop the motion of the ocean or the rain from above. You can try to stop the paradise from giving up, but you can't stop the rhythm of two hearts in love today. You can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat. The beat.
Guys, we're gonna go with the Incredibles next. Like the Incredibles? Awesome. All right, so we're going to just hold on to your seats because this song gets really, really fast.
What's the matter, Mr. Paul?
Hey, why are you messing with me?
Well, because that's my job. That's what I do best, is mess with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to slow things down for just a second because Mr. Paul doesn't know this is actually happening right now. But we've got to pay tribute to Mr. Paul tonight. He has worked for the district for 25 years and we have a very special guest tonight, our Deputy Superintendent, Ms. Lynn McKinney, and we're going to come out there and talk with you for just a second. So everybody bear with us for a second. We are off script, and we are pretty much improvising this, so we'll be right outside. We're these house lights, and Test. All right, so he has no idea this is going to happen tonight, and we've done something kind of nice for Mr. Paul. Could you cue up, lady, the Facebook status that we've got going on? And then if you could kill maybe the lights just a little bit. We've had some secret rehearsals, and we've done something very nice. The band boosters wanted to do something nice for Joey Paul, so we commissioned this song. And we're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to start handing out some music up here. He's never seen this before. We've barely seen it, but we're going to have fun with it. In the meantime, I'm going to turn it over to Miss McKinney here, because Miss McKinney has been here for a long time. And at one point, she worked directly with Mr. Paul as his principal. And so I'm just going to turn it over to her and let her have a good time.
It's an honor to be here tonight and to recognize Mr. Paul in this way, but I have to tell you, the first time that I met Mr. Paul, he was in high school, and he was Joey, okay? And that was back when the high school and the middle school were both housed in the back end of the current middle school. Changes, right, Mr. Paul? But at that time, when I met Joey, he was incredibly impressive as a young man. He was a drum major, was very focused, very committed to Aledo High School, very proud to be one of our students. And so Joey graduated, and he left, and then he came back in 1993 as Mr. Paul, band director. And what a blessing and what an incredible honor that has been over the years. When you think about it, Joey, Mr. Paul, has been here for 25 years in Aledo ISD. And even if you just do conservative numbers of 100 kids, and there's never just been 100 kids a year, and you multiply that by 25 years, and you have a man of Mr. Paul's integrity, of his dedication, of his commitment to excellence. Just as he was talking earlier, he's never satisfied with where the band is or what is happening. He constantly pushes himself and all of the directors, and especially the students that he loves so well, to keep pushing, to keep growing, and to keep doing better every year. And so please help me thank Mr. Paul, as we should, for his dedication to our students, for making our band program what it is. There's one that is absolutely amazing. The Division I Superior, help me, Mr. Paul. Yes. And how many consecutive years has Aledo ISD earned that with Mr. Paul as our band director?
23, 24.
If you'll do me a favor, if you'll bring Mr. Paul into the crowd, I believe his wife is out there, we've got some family out there, and so he can enjoy this part here. And so I'll keep killing some time as he is getting to his seat. Miss McKinney is very eloquent, and that's not what I do. Mr. Paul is crazy, folks. It is a madhouse around here. Most programs are taking it easy right now. Most programs are starting to get marching band stuff on the field. Oh no. We've got to pull out every light in the house. We've got to bring every kid a costume. We've got to spend 40 hours a week setting up stages. and all of this stuff happens at the end of the year, and it is crazy. His vision for the program is absolutely awesome. I mean, it is rock star status, folks. I just have to say that right now. There is nobody in the state of Texas that does this. And he did this and he won honor band with this group right here a few years ago. That's the best in the state. Arguably right now, the best in the nation. I'm just going to say that too. It is an outstanding feat to win that. It is crazy to see a group win consecutively for 23 years. Somebody's got to make a mistake sooner or later, right? Not with Joey Ball. No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It just keep on going. So, a few months ago, Ms. Lang, our band booster president, came to me and said, "Hey, what do you want to do for Joey Ball? It's his 25th anniversary, 25 years of service." And I said, "I don't know. Let's get him a plaque and some cupcakes. He likes red velvet." And so, I was thinking something like that. And she was like, "Mr. Aledo, I was thinking like, let's commission a song." And I was like, "All right, I'm in." And so we started talking about it. I was like, "How much money do we have?" And she was like, "I don't know. How much money do you think it'll take?" And I said, "I have no idea. We've never done anything like that before." So I called up my friend Willie Owens, who lives right here in like Crowley. He's just like right down the road. And I said, "Willie, what would you do for us?" And he was like, "Oh man, I'll write you one heck of a tune." And I said, "Okay, when do you think it can get done by?" And he was like, "When do you need it by?" And I said, "Soon." And he said, "Done." He is outstanding. I want you guys to know this right now. Mr. Owens is world class. He flies all over the world to conduct bands, to work with bands. He has over 200 pieces of music that you can buy. He's got over 300 pieces of music cataloged in his back library that hasn't done anything yet. And he spent a lot of time to make sure that Mr. Paul got a really, really nice tune. So we had 3 rehearsals. I said 3. 3 rehearsals on this. They've been super secret rehearsals. We've done them in middle school, and we practiced it down in middle school. Mr. Owens actually came in about a week ago and worked with the kids. Did you guys have a good time with Mr. Owens? That guy is fun and crazy. And I'm so excited to offer this world premiere right now. And I got to get the score here. Now, I say world premiere. I say world premiere, that's terrifying with only 3 rehearsals, but you're about to hear what this band can do. So the tune is entitled, "What Greater Calling?" And the dedication reads as this: dedicated to Mr. Joey Paul, the Aledo ISD Director of Bands, and all who strive for excellence in the noble field of music education. It was written in 2018, and it is dedicated solely to Mr. Paul. It will be published, it will be put out for print, and it will always say that forever and ever and ever. And so, Mr. Paul, we hope you enjoy What Greater Calling. We can get back to our regular scheduled program now. I think The Incredibles is up next, but again, I can't say that I've been here for 18 years, and this man right here, he knows how to be a band director, folks.
Okay, now it's The Incredibles. Wow. Thank you, everyone. Karen, Paul, I love you. That woman has sacrificed so much. So give her a round of applause.
What's the matter? The band not playing for you, Mr. Paul? We have to stop the program for just a second, folks, as we have a special presentation for Mr. Paul. Now, last night we did it as a complete surprise. Tonight is not a complete surprise, but I'm here with our principal, Mr. Dan Peterson, and we've got to come out and award Mr. Paul with something. So everybody, hang out in your seats for just a second, and we're coming out live to you guys.
Give my principal a big round of applause, guys. Dan Peterson. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so tonight we're celebrating not only 15 years of Night at the Pops, but we're celebrating 25 years of service for Mr. Joey Paul. And originally, some Band Booster people came in to me and said, hey, what are we going to do nice for Mr. Paul? And I was like, I don't know, we'll get him a plaque, that says, thank you for your service. He likes red velvet cupcakes. He likes cookies. I don't know, that sounds nice. And they were like, let's commission a song. And I said, oh, all right, I'm in. And they were like, well, who can you call? Who do you know? And I said, well, I know a lot of people. So, Lane, will you go ahead and cue up my Facebook over here? And so immediately we started having super secret rehearsals over at the middle school. And well, you know what? We're going to stop there for just a second. And as I get them organized, I'll talk a little bit more about what we did in the background. But in the meantime, I want to give the mic over to Dan Peterson to say some more eloquent and beautiful things. He is so good at this, folks. I love listening to him talk.
Well, I don't know that I can follow Mr. Allen, but I have been blessed for 10 years to work with Mr. Paul. And his leadership in the band program is truly amazing. His dedication to the kids, his hard work and effort that goes in constantly, and his passion for working with students and seeing things improve every year, it's truly incredible. I've worked with other band directors. There's no one better than Mr. Paul. No one better than Mr. Paul. When I arrive at school in the morning, and I try to get here early, I don't think in my 8 years at the high school I have ever beaten these gentlemen to work. Their time and effort that goes in and their commitment to the kids is truly, truly incredible. And the growth that I see in the students from when they're freshmen until they graduate and seniors, it's always hard to watch those seniors walk out the door. And I know their time with Mr. Paul and Mr. Alvin, Mrs. Ramirez is truly incredible. And they've reached such heights, and I am so thankful to have worked with them, and I look forward to the years to come, because 25 years at Aledo High School, the impact that he's had on this community and with the students is truly amazing. So thank you, Mr. Paul, for 25 incredible years.
Okay, so Mr. Peterson and Mr. Paul, why don't you guys go into the crowd, and then we want to get Mr. Paul kind of back there at a distance. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. He hates stuff like this, so it's awesome. We did it last night. It's not a surprise tonight. Last night he was probably freaking out because the band didn't play. He was like, this has never happened in 25 years where I kicked off a band and they didn't play. And it felt so good to take it, sir. So, this has been a really fun project. So the first person that came to my mind was this man up here, Mr. Willie Owens. He lives in Crowley, so not too far away. And he has been writing music for bands for as long as I can remember. I first met him in Lubbock, Texas when I was an undergraduate there. And he is a world-class composer. He currently has 200 selections that are for sale through various publishers and things like that. He has another 100 or so that are on his own private collection. And when I first talked to him about doing this, he was like, man, this is a great idea. And I was like, hey, when can you have it ready by? And he was like, man, I can have it. I've already got a great idea, because he knows Mr. Paul, and he knows me, he knows Mr. Paul's a trumpet player, and he was like, I got this idea for a fugue with a fanfare, we'll feature the trumpet section, and we'll really just power through this. And I was like, man, I love all these ideas. And so, as we were kind of working through it, I was like, hey, Willie, could you come out and work with us? And he was like, absolutely. So we've had these super secret rehearsals at the middle school, which if you've ever tried to organize a bunch of high school kids super secretly so that nobody finds out, that's not easy. And so, but they did a great job with it, and it's a world premiere. Now, I want everybody to know that sounds fancy, and that's terrifying if you've only had 3 rehearsals with the average age of a 16-year-old. It's kind of scary, but last night they were fantastic. It was electric on stage. Let me grab this score real quick, because I've got to get this correct for you. The song is entitled "What Greater Calling." It was commissioned by the Aledo, Texas Band Boosters. It's dedicated to Mr. Joey Paul, Aledo ISD Director of Bands, and all who strive for excellence in the noble field of music education. And can I talk about excellence for a second? Joey Paul has a vision for the program that is unparalleled. He strives he digs so deep into it. We have been sitting here, and we're very fortunate to know nothing but Division I ratings, superior ratings for the last 23 years. And it's not just with the varsity band, it's the second band, it's the third band, it's the bands at the middle school, it's the 6th graders. They all get ones. They all get ones. The staff here at Aledo is world class. And it's all because Joey has a vision for it, and he sits down and says, you know what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to push the kids, do more, do more, do more. I mean, nobody does Night at the Pops like this, folks. Nobody does it like this. It's crazy. And for any one person to have 23 years of consecutive ratings, you look at the books and you're like, wow, that's crazy to have that. And so this is your tune, Mr. Paul, What Greater Calling. We thank you for your service, 25 years. We hope we get another 50 out of you, sir, right here at Aledo High School. And here it is, What Greater Calling.
Two nights of this, it gets a bit emotional. I've never considered myself very talented. I really haven't. I've considered myself a very hard worker, and just to keep trying, because usually, you know, for Joey Paul, it takes a lot of times to get it right. And so that's just the way I'm wired, I guess. And so I think a huge part of the success of the band program is me just surrounding myself with very talented people. And my staff. Would you give my staff a round of applause? And that's past staff. I even have one of my past staff members back here, Jason Williams, here tonight. That's very special to me. but that's what it takes. It takes a village to run this program, and without the support of my family, being a band director is one of the busiest jobs there is. But without, it's really busy. Without the support of my loving wife, Karen Paul, and my family, there's no way I could do this. Sometimes I spend more time with your kids than I do my own. And so I am so thankful for a very supportive family. I have the honor tonight of my mentor is in the house, and this lady I can call anytime when it comes to just advice of running a band program, just making things better. How can I improve? Because trust me, folks, I've been doing this 25 years, and I still haven't figured it out. And that's Gillette Wine, and I'm just so honored that you're here in the house tonight with me. Thank you. So, here's all I can say. I have one life like you guys out here. I have one life to live, and I'm doing my best. When I personally gave my life to Jesus Christ many moons ago in 1983, I just told him I would do everything that I can. Everything I can work as hard as I can to, because that's the one person I want to make proud, happy, okay? And so above all, above anyone, and that's what I do. I try to do that every single day. And I love your kids. Thank you for sharing your kids with me. I mean, it's not a job. I don't feel like it's a job. So thank you so much for your children. Now, can we play some Incredibles? All right.
Jedi's strength flow from the Force, but beware of the dark side.
some games out here? So if I could get our prop kids that are underneath the pit right now to start bringing out the items. Poor prop kids understay on the stage. They don't really get to do anything during the show except they're stuck down there all the time. So we thought we'd have a few little games. So there are 4 teams. We're going to start over here. If you're sitting from this column over, this group right here, you guys are team bubbling up here. Let's hear team bubbling. If you're sitting right here, this is team haze right here. If you're sitting right here in the middle, you're team monoset right here. Please, this is team twaddle right here. Here's how it's going to go. Your team captain up here is going to start at the bottom in the first row. Your job is to get all the way back to get to the very, very back. Your team captain is going to run to the back, make sure he gets all the way to the very back, and then they're going to continue it back to the front. Now, whatever team captain can get to the front, you got to bat it back over your head and then forward over your head and beat it all the way back up here to the front. Whatever team captain has a hold of it first is going to be the team winner. Are you ready to find out what you're going to win tonight? Nothing. Team pride. That's all you get to win. So let's see what team is really ready to go. Is it Team Bubbling? Is it Team Hayes? Is it Team Monosec? Or is it Team Twaddle? Here we go. On your mark, get set, ready, go! Alright, Team Twaddle's on your feet, lead the front. Remember, this was having a hard time to get all the way back. Oh, we've got one, of course. We've got Team Monosec, Mr. Peterson's making a turnaround. We got Team Twaddle in the lead. Team Twaddle's going for it. Back to the lead. Team Monosec is going. We're going to beat this back. It's going to be Team Monosec. That was a tie. Right here, that was a tie. Oh, we didn't have a tie. I can't believe that. We have never in the history, 15 years, we've never had a tie, folks. We have to have a tiebreaker. And we're just killing time because Darth Vader has to get out of his uniform and it takes a long time to get into his other uniform. So we're going to do it again. So now we are going between Team Bobolick and Team Hayes. These 2 teams are back in. Now you guys right here, you messed the beginning up. No, I mean, it was all over the place. I don't know, we're going to find out. Now, you won yesterday, didn't you? Oh, the leadership. All right, here we go. The tiebreaker for the 15th anniversary win. On your mark, get set, ready. Wait. I thought they were in your sheet, so I just wanted to make sure they were doing that. On your mark, get set, ready, go. All right, we're at tie right now. We're moving pretty quickly here. We're getting to the back. We got a little problem going over the bridge. Definitely Team Hayes. Team Hayes in front. Now, Team Hayes is in the lead. Team Hayes down with it all. Oh my God. Team Bubbling is going pretty quick. Bubbling. Team Bubbling wins. Team Bubbling wins. That was twice that you guys almost tied, but Team Bubbling definitely edged you by exactly a 100th of a second. Team Bubbling. All right, Rob people, you guys can put your stuff back under the stage. Mr. Paul, are you ready to get into some Star Trek?
Here we go.
stumble. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the age. Oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Dum da 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 breaking in, shaping up, prison bus, this is it, I'm waking up in my bones, enough, make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age, welcome to the new age, to the age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. The sun hasn't done. Straight from inside. All systems go. Sun hasn't done. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, I'm radioactive, radioactive.
All right. From the crowd last night, the next piece we're playing is Final Countdown. It's actually one of the first pieces I played on a pop concert, so we're really going back a long ways on this. So hope you enjoy the Final Countdown by Katie Drew Walker.
I don't care about the
That's what keeps me young. I tell you, these kids, you hang around high school kids, they keep you young. All right? Mr. Alvin, at this time, just keep me on track. This time, would you please, let's have the house lights too. Could I have all of our special guests who have played with us, please stand up and be recognized. All of our special musicians. Some of these people are private lesson teachers, some of these are past private lesson teachers, some of these are, future people who are going to help us in the band. We're just really so blessed and excited to have them here. Also back in the back, would you give our big sound engineer, Mr. John Kay, a big round of applause. John did all of that special magic for the marching band this year with all the sound design. So in our stage show this year, so we really appreciate John just being here and helping us this week. At this time too, Mr. Alvin, is everyone ready? All right, seniors, would you all come through the doors? Choirs, guard, anybody helping out with sound tech, lights? We would love for you to come up here. And could I have all the seniors in the band? Seniors in the band, would you please stand right now? All seniors. This is their final hurrah hurrah. This is his final performance. And so they'll never again play with these people. This is it. And so seniors, choir, guard, anybody except on that will like the sound band, thank you for giving us the gift of music. All right, we love you guys. Give them another round of applause. Awesome. All right. And I'll just really do this really quickly, but if you, we are going to state here soon, so if you're going to state in choir or the band, okay, would you please stand and be recognized right now? Awesome. So, this is the awkward sing-off, so we really appreciate that. I always just love to recognize those kids who are advancing to the state solo and ensemble contest. Thank you guys. Report to your stations, I guess. Is that what you call them? Mr. Alvin, am I missing anything else besides? Hey, Aledo Band Boosters, thank you for that commission. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, could I have, once again, could I have all of the choir staff, all of the band staff, could I have the house lights one more time? Okay, would you please stand up and let everyone know, because I want to just thank all of these directors of mine, the choir directors, guard, all of them. Karen Paul, get up here. Karen Paul, Major Karen Paul, Major Karen Paul. Go. Awesome. Hey. This lady deserves a standing ovation because this lady does 7th through 12th grade here in the Aledo ISD. Okay, she's the only secondary choral director, all right? And so she does like a lot of work, all right? So would you please give her a round of applause for everything she does here? Thank you. All right, y'all ready for some pirates? All right. Okay, let me get organized up here. Okay, we we hope you enjoy our tribute here to the Pirates of the Caribbean.